Alrighty, Chris, it's, what's today, Wednesday? I'm gonna do the diatonic scale, which just means the full do, re, mi. It's a little after 11:30. Whew, short of breath. Alright, so let me check the tuning on this. So that was just a little simple riff out of A major. Even though I favored the E chord, all the blocks I was just toying out of. So we're going to continue on A major. That's all A major. But I'm playing out of the fives. I'm playing the Mixolydian. In A, the Mixolydian would, it's not A Mixolydian. Out of A, you got A Ionian, B Dorian, C Phrygian, C sharp Phrygian, D Lydian, E Mixolydian, F sharp natural minor or Aeolian, then G sharp Locrian. All right, so and then to the back to the A. So that's why it's crucial to learn all the scale blocks in a key. I'm doing A major, but you don't have to dig into this one. We can do it in a whole nother key, but it's all the same. We're just going to move it to whatever key you prefer. And then all them shapes, the same as that pentatonic one I sent yesterday. All the shapes are the same no matter what key you do it in. You move it all for that key. So with this one, we'll stay with the A that I did with the pentatonic. Alright, so I got the camera closer. I'm hoping it shows the fretboard. We're going to start at the lowest point on the fretboard for A major. And it's E Mixolydian when you start with the E note of A major. So here's A major. If I stay using them same notes but start with the E and go to E, it's E Mixolydian. Alright, so hopefully you can see this. This is your typical Mixolydian shape. If I did it in the A place, which that one would be out of D major, it's the 5-block scale block of A major, the E Mixolydian. It's not just Mixolydian, because I could play there and favor the F sharp minor. I can do any flavor I want in that E Mixolydian block. So it's just because I'm there doesn't mean I can only play E Mixolydian. I could play the D, all the modes of A. I could play A Ionian. I could play B Dorian, just starting with the B note and playing the same notes. Okay, I could start with the C sharp note and play C sharp Phrygian. I'm just thinking A major when I'm there, and if I'm going to play C sharp Phrygian, I would just kind of lead off with the C sharp maybe, or it's 5, which is a G sharp, you know. You know, that's all. It's just all the notes of A major. That's why it's a absolute must to learn the 7 scale blocks or scale positions in a key. Today we're doing A major. So I'll go right up them so I don't go over the 20 minutes. The A major position there. All right, so that's your E mixolydian, but it's not just mixolydian. That's your block with the E note, starting with the E note of A major. Then we did the F sharp minor pentatonic yesterday. Well, here's the full F sharp minor scale. So now we go to the block that's just before coming to the A major. The Ionians would be called block number 1. So the E mixolydian would be block number 5. The F sharp natural minor would be called block number 6. It's the 6th of A major. The 6th of any key is your natural minor, period. And that's just numbers out of this major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then back to 1, or you could call it 8. All right, so G sharp, starting there, just... unlimited shit with this, knowing this stuff. And then now you get to your number 1 block, your Ionian. And again, just because you're playing here for A, it doesn't mean it's not only Ionian. All 7 modes are in every single one of these blocks. I could start with the B note. Like, wait a minute. You see, so Alright, so there's your A major. Now we go to B Dorian. Now, if I want to play that B Dorian flavor, I just may start, not always, I don't have to start with the B note, but I just walk up in any of the blocks. I go up into the next one. I just kind of go from B to B, kind of, unless I want that harmony note. So and then the next one, C sharp Phrygian, but it's just a scale position. Because again, I could play all the other modes here also. It's only if I start with the C sharp note. Gives you that pure C sharp Phrygian flavor. Yeah, you can find what you want to hear. C sharp block of A major. And if you go C sharp to C sharp, it's Phrygian. And that C sharp also harmonizes with the A, so I can go. Whatever. Alright, so then from that it's D. And it would be Lydian if you go D to D. You know, and so you hear that Lydian flavor when you hear that kind of sound. But it don't have to be all that. It could be. So you got your D Lydian. But here's all this notes you can reach in that block. And then we're back to that E mixolydian. So, and then you're back to F sharp natural minor. Play that D Lydian block and make it all Mixolydian flavor. And I do this a lot when I play to a track. What? So I just did a lot of the D Lydian blocks. So when you learn these blocks, you don't want to lock in and go, oh, this is F sharp minor. No, it's anything in A if you use that F sharp minor scale. It's Mixolydian, it's Lydian, it's got all of it in it. You just depends on what notes you go to and go back to. How I can run around on the fretboard and play tastefully to a groove, a track, is you want these, the pentatonic on the entire fretboard, and on the pentatonic you should do them in all kinds of exercise formats, but they're also riff potential. That kind of thing. So there you go. That's your diatonic. Just because I'm in that E block doesn't mean I have to play E Mixolydian. It's just a note you start with an end on. I could do... use that block and play to the A chord. Right? So I use these blocks and do what I want out of them based on whatever chord's going on, you know. So there you go. Just another little tidbit. I hope I didn't go over 20 minutes, and I hope the fretboard shows a little closer.